what would you say that an organisation should be prepared for in their journey with kind of trialling VR, piloting it?
I think, because it is that discontinuous innovation that I mentioned previously, it's making sure that you are bringing people along with you as you go through the process. So making sure the stakeholders are all on board, making sure there's a regular interaction with them, regular interaction with the employees, because they don't, as I said, they don't have that reference point of, oh, okay, this is an improvement on X, or this is a new version of that. They don't have that that reference, and so therefore really what you have to do is you have to make sure that they are bought into the process and engaged in that process, which takes a lot of management, not only on the supplier side for our side, but also on the customer side as well. They have to have the right level of resource involved in it, and so it's really important to make sure you're doing that and moving it through the process. And I think also, there's a challenge to make sure you're not just replicating what's gone before. If you're just taking what you had before and sticking it in VR, you've kind of missed the point. You need to make sure that you're taking the right things. If you had a PowerPoint presentation or something, and then you go into VR and you sit people in a classroom and they're looking at PowerPoint, but it's got a bit of interactivity, well, that's pointless. Whatever you have on that PowerPoint, if it's showing, a certain scene, put that person in the scene. Don't show them the scene. They can be in the scene. So I think the challenge can be, once again, because there isn't that reference point, it's like, okay, we'll take what we've done and we'll kind of put it into VR. So it's sort of interactive, but actually you're not really rethinking the process completely. If you're training someone on a process, put them in that scenario. And if it's something risky, well, that doesn't matter because there's no risk to them, but you can still have something break right next to them and, pipe fracture or whatever it is. But you can do that. Don't sort of put them in an environment and show them a picture of a fractured pipe.
No.
So the challenge some organisations is understanding how to use it in the right way, and that's all about user experience and making sure that you're building that training so that it's fit for purpose and has the right experience for that trainee, which is no different to any other experience they would have. It's just that within a virtual environment you can do anything, and you don't want to just overwhelm the trainee with too much, everything sort of crumbling or exploding or doing whatever. You want to just make sure it's the right focus for them and they're getting out of it the right thing for them.